What's up, YouTube? I'm here at a commercial neighborhood ICF pool in Ozark, Missouri, in a neighborhood called North Point Park. It's actually developed by a guy that has come to be one of our really good buddies, who is a true believer in ICF. He was one of the OG Fox Blocks representatives in our area for years and years. This whole subdivision at one time was going to be ICF. There's still quite a bit of ICF in here, but as a developer, he's on the hook to build the neighborhood pool. We've been talking to him off and on for the last year or so, and it finally came time to do it. He chose to DIY the structure and then hire us to come in and put the renolet membrane in. Because of that, he has done all the floor. He did a beautiful job on the floor. He set up all the walls, and then he had to go out of town and ask us if we could knock out the pour for him real quick. One of his guys is back here on the vibrator. My guy Battle is up on the wall, and I'm here shooting video because that's the most important role, I think. So anyway, I'm gonna make a few points about the way he's doing it and how we do it a little different that I think is a little more flexible. But this pool is gonna be awesome, guys. This neighborhood's getting one heck of a pool, and Steve is able to DIY most of it, which is a pretty fantastic way to go to save tens of thousands of dollars and also get it done on your timeline. So I'll take you guys on a tour here, show you Battle pouring it, kind of go through the process of what he's doing and how it's a little different than what you see us doing a lot of times, but just as effective at the end of the day. All right, you got perfect timing today. We just rolled in on this pool just in time to pour the walls for a gentleman. John shows up, he's oiling up, and then Battle rolls in after the concrete, but almost simultaneous. He's getting his gloves on. He's gonna jump up on the wall because, one, I'm a pansy and I fell down the stairs the other day and my back hurts, but two, Battle's just better at this stuff than me. So he's gonna jump up on this wall. It's only 16 yards. It's 30 by 60, and I think the top of the wall and the tallest part's only like 5'4". Steve's guys over here getting ready to help pour. He's gonna run some vibrator, and we're gonna leave it down a few inches. I'll talk you through the whole pour as it's going on. But we're gonna be putting renolet in this pool really soon. Renolet is really, I'm kind of almost shocked, even though I believe it's the best product, how quickly it's getting accepted by all these developers and big commercial builders, as it's fitting such a big number of pool builds for subdivisions, for apartments and hotels. Almost every job that we are getting right now that is non-residential, it's commercial, is going renolet because it's checking off so many boxes. So we're getting ready to get going. I'll talk you through this whole thing. Okay, so first thing you're gonna notice, guys, is Steve has plumb wall braces. These are really awesome, fantastic braces. If I was doing a school building, something with big straight walls, even the warehouse I'm getting ready to do, there are aspects of their tall wall system that I would love to stumble upon some tall walls just to use them on the high part of my warehouse. That said, Fabform, which you know we do a lot of shooting with, their braces are so much more flexible. For one thing, you see Mike walking on top of the wall, and if I can get at the right angle to explain why, these braces, they're really cool how they're all built in and the scaffolds are all part of the brace, but if you can see how that's running downhill and not at an even clip, that is because you put these on the webs. Those are every 8 inches. You don't get to put those wherever you want. They go there, or they go there, or they go there. So when you do that, then you have options of where to put the walkboards, but they are also not just infinite. They're there. So you're never ever gonna get them to plane in when you're on a sloped floor. It's not a common issue when you're doing a house or a, commercial building, but on a pool, it's almost every time. So that's one of the reasons that we don't like to use vertical braces on swimming pools. The other reason is, I'm often installing the coping or some fancy forming at the same time as I pour my wall. This particular pool, we're gonna leave it down about 4 inches today. And once he gets the bracing off, he's gonna install all of the substrate for the renolet and the coping, the metal coping that he's gonna use, and all of that. And then he's gonna pour the cap with the you know, top 4 to 6 inches of the wall. Perfectly acceptable, just an extra step that we like to avoid when we're doing kind of for-profit jobs. But with the vertical bracing being right up against the wall, there's really no way for me to install my coping or any kind of fancy top of wall form. So that is another one of the reasons. Also, he has a 30-foot wide by 10-foot awesome tanning ledge going in here with full-length stairs. He's gonna do all of this after, because of all this bracing. Very often with the fab form, we just throw the bracing on the outside on that portion, and then we're able to do all that forming. He's actually using geotech blocks just like we do. He bought 6 blocks for this inside of this tanning ledge. He's going to be doing all of that in a second pour. The stairs, top of wall, and coping will all happen in the next phase, which is fine, but very often we're able to do all that in one shot. And we do that to save a pump, save days, save money. He's wanting to make sure he gets it perfect. We completely support that, and so we're not going to give him any grief about playing it safe on his first ICF pool. But like I said, this guy knows ICF inherently. He's built, I think one of these houses over here might be his own house. It's ICF, but a lot of these houses over here are ICF. He did this whole subdivision, but some of the other builders, you know, we're not as passionate about ICF, so there are a bunch of stick-built houses in this neighborhood too. But anyway, guys, he's doing a great job. We're already 1 truck out while I was shooting this video in a couple minutes. Okay, guys, so the second truck arrived and Battle got back to pouring. And Steve's guy, I don't remember his name. I'm terrible about that, but he was vibrating, paying special attention to around those skimmers to make sure concrete got pushed under them nicely. But everything was going great, and yeah, we just continued to fill it. Pretty easy pour all in all. You know, the way we're solving the brace issue is just to have Battle walk the wall, which is definitely not comfortable if it's your first time pouring ICF. It's definitely not comfortable for Battle generally because he's 6'7" and he's trying to, you know, stand up there on that wall. It looks a lot higher from his point of view than mine. I've always walked the walls because it's just a little bit easier than being on the scaffolds anyway. The other issue when your braces are that much taller than the wall is that pump hose likes to get tangled up a little bit if you are on the walkboards. None of these are big detractors or even really flaws in the plumb wall system, just that the fab form stuff allows us to put the bracing where we want it at the height we want it a lot easier than any of the vertical systems. That said, out of all the vertical systems we've used, plumb wall and giraffe are both kind of 1A, 1B, pretty freaking awesome. John Boy over here pumping like he's done it before. Cool as a cucumber. Battle's getting really, really comfortable pouring these ICF walls. All right, now guys, Mike's making his last pass, just taking it up about 3-4 inches from the top. He's vibrating behind, and we'll just leave it like that so they can put all their prep on for the Renolet and pour the coping with the tannin ledge and stairs. Super easy process, only takes in about an hour today. Kicked butt. When the owner gets back, he'll be ready for phase 2 of this awesome ICF pool pour. Don't forget to check us out at all3pools.com. Like and subscribe if you guys want to follow along. Everything we do about this channel is to further the ICF industry and the ICF pool world. So we're really working on building that up. If you guys subscribe, it really helps us out. It costs you nothing. Talk to you guys next time.